One is which are coming from within the earth. Okay, so diastrophism and volcanism. So here forces are coming from within the earth and they're shaping the entire earth. Okay, so mountain is being created, plate is being formed, plate is being destroyed because forces are coming from within the earth. Now there are forces which are coming from outside the earth. So wind is there, water is there, sunlight is there, they are coming from outside the earth. So they are called as exogenetic processes or exogenetic forces. So let us understand these exogenetic forces. Okay, so they derive their energy from sun, wind and water. Getting it? Okay, so they can create stress. So for example, sun heats the rock, rock expands. Night time again it gets cooled down, it contracts. Again morning, afternoon it heats, it expands. So it is creating stress inside the rock. Okay, so gravity is also creating stress inside the rock. Temperature is also creating stress inside the rock. So after that, because this stress, this rock will deform. Getting it? So these external forces leads to deformation of the rocks. Okay, so how this deformation is happening in the rock, let us understand. Okay, so these exogenetic processes, also called as a denudational processes. This is from your NCERT and very important diagram. How it is important? On this diagram, many questions can be formed. Okay. Now, denudational process, let us see three processes. First process is weathering. Second process is mass movement. Third process is erosion and transportation. Denudation means removal of something, deformation of something. Okay. So here, weathering. What is driving the weathering? The forces responsible for weathering. Weathering is nothing but an on-site degradation of particular rock material. In weathering, nothing gets transported from one place to another place. Just on the site, something is getting degraded. So this is called as a weathering. Okay. What is responsible for weathering? Gravitational force, molecular stress, and chemical actions. So weathering can happen because of the gravitational force, or it can happen because of the stress in the molecule, and either because of the action of water or certain acids. Okay, this is called as a weathering. Mass movement, only gravitational force creates mass movement, no other force creates mass movement. And erosion, kinetic energy of a erosional agent, like kinetic energy of water, kinetic energy of wind, kinetic energy of glacier is responsible for erosion of the land, particular land.